Hey everyone, I have another thought today. I want to see debates and discussions between atheists and deists. Here's what's going on there. I see a lot of different discussions and debates between atheists and theists of all different varieties. I see mostly Christian, and I also see Muslim and Jews, and I haven't seen any Eastern religious people debating with atheists, but I'd love to see those too. I see the value in those. I think it gives a chance for groups on both sides of the debate to listen to opposing views, and also for them to listen to someone else that more or less believes the same thing and really compare and take notes as to if that sounds right when it's said out loud. I think they also serve to highlight weak points on either side. And anyone that makes a weak point and can't really have it hold up in the midst of a debate really needs to go back to the drawing board and really take a look at it and examine it and see if they can find another way of saying it, or if it really just doesn't hold up and they need to not use that point anymore. That's the ideal thing, trying to further the conversation. I'm going to express an actual opinion. I've watched plenty of debates with Christian apologists, and unfortunately what I see and hear are a lot of the same debaters making the same debunked points, and it's very frustrating. They'll say that the universe and life looks true designed and tailored to us to not believe that there is a God. They'll do Pascal's wager, essentially. They will say that they know the Word of God and the Bible is true, and we really need to accept it so that we can not go to hell. And they'll give the moral argument of, well, you can't have morals if you don't have a God. And it's even more frustrating when they do those in debates where they're actually debating the existence of God, and then they don't even address that really, and then they just jump right to, well, it is real, and there's no discussion, and we're just trying to help you get right. As I was saying, most of the debates and discussions I've seen have been with Christians, and different prominent atheists have different opinions of whether or not it's even a good idea to debate Christian apologists, especially certain ones like Ray Comfort or Ken Ham from the Creation Museum or Deepak Chopra. Just because those particular apologists are so extreme and their methods are very predictable, and you don't get a lot of different outcome with them, and some atheists feel that even talking to them makes it seem like they're on equal footing with the different points that they had, and they feel that science is overwhelmingly preferable to their position, and that there's no point even discussing it. It would be like discussing chemistry versus alchemy, that kind of thing. There are other atheists and other skeptics and scientists that feel that it's a great opportunity to talk to Christians, even the ones I mentioned before. And they feel that because, for one, like I was saying before, it really does highlight a lot of weak points when they can't hold their ground in the middle of a debate session. And also, it gives an opportunity for people that normally wouldn't hear these viewpoints from either side to hear them and get exposure to them. So I tend to agree with that viewpoint for the most part. And so, like I said, I see the value in debating Christians and other religious people. I'm coming around to my point. Now that there are so many different ways to view so many different discussions between atheists and very specific theists, and we've heard plenty of different angles of the same points and heard responses from both sides, I feel it's now time to move the conversation forward and hear from another group of people. And the one that I'm interested in are deists. Deist? What's a deist? A very simple explanation is someone that believes there's a God or a creator, but it's a natural creator with no supernatural powers or miracles and does not intervene with life. This tends to come from an observation of apparent order in the universe and in life, but they don't tend to have a belief in revealed authority. And I find that position interesting, and while I don't agree with it as of this second, I feel that they have a lot of things to say and can actually give atheists and other people something to think about. I feel that since deists share similar skepticism and criticism towards religions, and especially the authoritative ones, that atheists do, they're going to get a lot further with them when explaining why they do feel that there is a God or a creator. I feel they would have some really interesting things to say, and I would love to hear them, because they'll be beyond a lot of the same arguments when dealing with particular gods. And I think they have the best chance of really getting atheists to think about something different. There's not a lot more specific information about deists and their different points, and that's what I'm pleading for here. If you're a deist, I would love for you to get in contact with an atheist and have a conversation and put some tape on it so that we can see what you have to say. I think it'd be very interesting, and or even make a one-sided video like I am now. I really want to get that conversation going. So thanks for your guys' time again, and I'll see you next time.